Okay. Let's see what these turtles have to say, huh? Literally. Hey, buddy.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the darkness approaching?
Well, I don't feel much of anything nowadays.
I envy you then. I feel only ice, as if my soul has been ripped open to allow the chill of nothingness to invade it. It threatens to consume me. It threatens to consume all.
Okie dokie.
What's happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
Well, this is not good. Oh boy. Well, I think I'm gonna conjure a water incarnate and a water totem. I can heal. Taunt. Oh god. Ow. I can be Captain America. Kill the large one first. Oh yeah. Well, they didn't break through that, so I don't think I need it. Okay. I'm gonna stand here and protect my main character. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Ow. I can heal, or I can just kill that. Stand in front of it. An oil totem. And attack.
Worms take you.
Oop, that'll hit. Go for it. Good job.
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
I've spotted something. I need to dig.
I am not opposed to manual labor if circumstances require.
Rain and 50 gold. I'll take it. Can I pick lock? Damn it. I need to increase thievery next time. For now, can I just pick this up?
Key.
Oh. Oh, I can. I can just carry it with me until I can lockpick it. Perfect. Ooh, that's a cool update. I just noticed the mini-map. If you look at the mini-map, you see like there's now like outlines on the mini-map that shows you where you can go. That's really useful. Because I went for lunch and came back and there was like a small update. I guess they forgot to add this in or something. Because I did not notice this before.
The elf uses her palms to wipe away.
Do you know the hope?
The elf uses her palms to wipe away 2 steady streams of tears.
I guess I can sell you stuff. Oh. Okay, let's see. Equipped. Equipment. First bows. A shank, a shiv, pocket knife. One-handed sword. Okay, I'll keep those. Keep consumables, keep magic, keep all ingredients. I have 2 bedrolls? I don't need 2. Pretty sure I read that already. Okay. Really? You got nothing. Oh, never mind then. I thought you have gold. This is a trader's gold right there.
Do you know?
I do not know. No. Wait. Why does it look like I should be able to go up here? On the map. Whatever. Ooh, that cave down there. Corpse of an elf. She just jumped off this goddamn cliff and killed herself. This will make it much easier to find secret passages. A bit too easy. Aha! There's a chest there. Oh, over encumbered. You can have the chest. Wand. Okay. I need to find someone with like money so I can sell stuff. I guess the only thing I can do now is just go into the city. I don't see anywhere else I can go. I've pretty much been everywhere. I've been there. Started there. Yep, let's go into the city. When I press home, holy crap, the lag. Why is it so laggy here? Oh my good god. This is worse than in the beta. How did that happen? Well, SMA did nothing. That did nothing either. Well, I guess we'll turn off shadows while in the city, or in this city, because it just kills frame rate.
Saw him, didn't you? The Hammer and Alexander. They gave that scaly traitor what for, they did.
Well, at least she's at peace now. I hope.
Peace is more than she deserves. You were a traitor to the core.
What do you know about Bishop Alexander and Dallas?
Bishop's the son of the dead divine. Don't know when we'll get a new one, but Alexander's looking after us in the meantime all the same. And the Hammer's a solid sort. Don't take no guff and don't stand for no idling. Earned that name for a reason, she did.
Will I ever be allowed to leave this place?
When you give up the darkness that's inside you. Take your fault, it's there, mine. But it's there all the same. They're working on a cure for you even now. Got some good leads, so I hear.
Good God, what is wrong with
You
you?
can trust Dallas to take care of it. And once you're cured, your life will start again.
How do you become a guard here?
During the time of Lucian, of course. Who wouldn't join up with God himself? He was all glory, all goodness. When we lost him, well, it only made sense to see his will through.
How can you know the will of the divine?
Can't for certain, but I reckon when God himself gives his life to protect you, you don't waste the gift. You protect it with everything you've got. So that's what we do.
Huh, would the divine really approve of a fort like this?
Lucian gave his life to protect Rivellon. If we let the Voidwoken get to it now, well, we'd have lost him for nothing. Fort Joy ain't no summer camp. No one said it were, but it's the best we've got to protect the realm.
Okie dokie.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
I'm not sure what you mean.
The Geists, dummy. The Hammer and Alexander had two in tow just a moment ago. Ugh. Thought you lot would be interested in a thing like that.
Huh.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Why do you think I'm especially interested in Geists?
Ah, no reason. Settle in, eh? The Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. High Priest is up to his hood and sinners these days.
Oh wait, what do you guys have for sale?
You again? What is it this time?
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Okay.
Move along, eh? Don't want to get the Atusa treatment myself.
I need one of those knives.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Okay.
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach.
Well, I must have missed out on the fun.
They were just there but a moment ago.
I told him at noon exactly. Didn't I?
Have you cud?
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft? Disgusting like threats?
Grave God, will you quit dragging this on? Ain't that hard, legs?
This is not your business, Long Pig.
Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Oh.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment, before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Why does the elf owe you money?
Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection, no exceptions. Especially not for elves. Griff's orders.
Food? Protection? I have neither.
Huh. This sounds more like a shakedown in disguise.
You two ought to be thanking your lucky gods it's us, and not the Magisters enforcing round here. A fool never knows what they've got till it's well and gone. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
If you're gonna harm her, I won't stand by and watch.
And neither will I.
We got a system, and it looks like you don't want to fit in.
Hello. You gonna pray all day, buddy?
Okay. There's pools of water. So I can summon... Oh. Always the physical armor that I keep forgetting.
Prepare yourself.
I can do shield throw.
I'll yield to none.
And hammer. And attack. Easy peasy.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
I've an errand to run around here first. I'll catch up with you there later.
Remember, past the kitchens, down to the beach, inside the caves there. There is a safe place.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down and casually wipes some blood from his cheek. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
I'm not much of a handshaker.
Suit yourself. Probably wise, given the rashes you can pick up around this place. Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
Well, before that, that thug quivered in fear when you mentioned Lone Wolf. What are they?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job.
That Aryan you mentioned earlier sound awfully suspicious.
Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
We all have to do it to survive.
That's the truth. For me, for you, for everyone in this place. Why not help each other get out of here?
You're keen to get out of here. How do you think that'll happen?
The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. Haven't quite worked out the details yet, but I'll wager it'll be no worse than what'll happen if we stay put. 2 heads are better than 1, and when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
Nod.
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need?
Wayfarer sounds good.
Can do. Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right you are. As soon as I saw that glint in your eye, I knew we'd make a solid team.
Ifan tips his fingers to his temples and saunters.
Okay. Who are these two?
Is that indigestion or is it... Oh gods, not now.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend!
The divine is dead, no matter how much anyone prays.
Haven't you heard? Bishop Alexander, the divine's own son, is God-woken. He will ascend. He will protect us from this darkness. Do not doubt that he will come into his powers at any moment, and then he shall ascend.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pew.
Oh.
And you were... you. Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
Not really sure. I fell into the water. We're nearly lost.
Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
Nod. Yeah, I heard a strange voice. It seemed to want me to survive.
I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Are you okay?
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
We were talking about the shipwreck.
Oh, yeah. It was a shipwreck, all right. Not much more to say about it, I guess. Papa Joris used to tell me, Losa, he'd say, Losa, you ever find yourself in a sinking ship, follow the rats. They'll find you a way out. Applies to a lot of situations, actually. Vermin tend to know what's what.
What happened to you a moment ago?
Ah, it's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit, well, a bit hospitable.
Well, you're gonna have to be a little bit more elaborate on that.
Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
I may understand you better than you think.
She gives you a searching look.
You seem pretty well adjusted.
Looks can be deceiving.
Ain't that just the truth? So, how are you enjoying the joy?
I heard the accommodation was exceptional and had to see for myself.
So true. And you can stay as long as your heart desires, free of charge. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Hey, that sounds like a good idea.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately, I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires.
Enchanter
So,
sounds fine to
what'll
me.
it be? Sounds fine. So, we're good to go?
Yep.
Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought, and I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
There's one more thing you should know before we move on. Well, I'm not exactly alive.
Well, duh. I'm sure that disguise will fool most people, but I'm a very sensitive and discerning soul. Most fleshy folks aren't really alive anyway. Don't sweat it. Or whatever it is you do. Now, let's go.
Woo! Shrine to the Divine.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods.
Scoffs at the shrine's present in this desperate place.
It does not react.
Shrine, by the looks of it.
The shrine depicts Lucian
Bow
the
my
Divine,
head and offer a
avatar
silent
of the
prayer.
A low, resonant your knees buckle. The hum grows louder.
Ah, teleportation, of course. Well, there are many ways to go. All stealing? Okay, well, don't touch any of it then.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after?
I wonder if you could fashion a face ripper for me.
Come again?
Patiently explain all the schematics, cutting blades, and skin hooks, etc., etc.
You another friend of Niles? I told that Magister freak to get back to his little dungeon in the keep, and I'll tell you the same. Now get the hell out of my face!
Oh, rude.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow.
What do you need?
I got a few questions for you.
Huh, the hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew her, the Feather would have been a likelier name.
What do you remember of Dallas?
Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul, quiet, loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across as no fearless military leader back then. She was just a girl. People do change, don't they?
Is Dallas the one who invented all these god-awful collars?
She nods once.
Clever lasser. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, what she sees in him.
What do you have to sell?
By all means, get an eyeful.
I'm gonna buy that. I want to buy this. I don't think I can afford it though. Am I ever going to use any of these? The answer is no. Just sell it all. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough. Woo!
Where's the oil?
Okay. A gold cup is an ingredient? Okay then. Oh. Not using the right character.
Collar, on, sauce, gone, go!
The Magister stares at the ground, unaware of your presence. With a start, she looks up and realizes someone is standing right beside her. Her eyes meet yours. She doesn't blink.
The Divine is dead. The Bishop is all we have left.
Alexander is just a mortal man. If he's all that's left, we are in dire straits indeed.
For now. But someday he'll be as divine as his father before him. Divine as Lucian.
Her voice trails to silence, and she resumes staring at the ground, lost deeply in thought.
I do wish Alexander would ascend sooner rather than later.
What is keeping him from ascending?
They say his powers are not developing as they should. They blame the Voidwoken. But we need his powers to develop so that he may banish the Voidwoken. It's quite the pickle.
Well, I hope he ascends soon. The Voidwoken is getting worse.
I wish it every night. More than anything.
Was the Divine alive when you enlisted?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Only a week or two before, well, you know. I wanted to serve him more than anything. But who didn't then? He was driving the Black Ring back, soon to rout them entirely.
Are you sure rounding up sorcerers in Fort Joy will protect anyone?
I put my faith in the Bishop. Reminds me of his father. And what he said has been true. Wherever there are sorcerers, Voidwoken strike.
As you approach the unsmiling Magister, Ifan catches your arm and speaks to you with some urgency.
Okay.
I need to talk to this one for a few moments. Alone.
Sure, I trust you.
Ifan strides up to the Magister, speaking in a calm and controlled voice. Though you can't hear what he whispers, the Magister's face turns whiter than snow as he hands a note to Ifan with shaking hands.
Don't! I'll give you the information. Here, just don't! Alright.
Ifan walks back to you, leaving the quivering wreck of a Magister behind. When he catches your eye, he winks.
Ah.
Ifan catches you looking over at him. He raises his eyebrows.
What?
Huh. I'm just admiring your knack for getting things done.
Oh, it's just practice. All in the way you set your jaw, lad. I'll teach you someday. I only do it when it's necessary. And it was necessary back there. He wanted me to kill someone. I didn't want to kill them. Being a little impolite seemed the least bad option.
Agreed. Better an offended magister than a death on your conscience.
That's about the size of it for me, all right. And now that we agree, shall we agree to keep moving?
After reading the scrap of paper he took from the Magister, Ifan marks a spot on your map and looks out to the far horizon.
Okay.
Enjoy your stay, boy.
Gav off.
What's behind that door?
Natty old business, you. Move.
Rude.
Go on, keep moving. Go on, keep moving.
Okay.
Bad luck to let one of them cross your path.
I salute you, Puss.
No! You are a meanie! You killed my cat! Rude! You don't kill a man's cat! What's wrong with you?
Leave me. Go.
Do not fear. Death may not be the end.
She bends over double in a violent coughing fit. As it subsides, she dabs her mouth with her sleeve.
Mercy. I hope that it is. Can't stay here.
What? What did I take?
Leave me. Go.
I have seen the other side. It is beautiful.
She smiles and reaches out as if to touch your arm, but pulls back at the last moment.
Sorry. I almost forget sometimes. I can't wait to see what's next. To be done with this. Leave me. Go.
Fascinating. I have read about the plague known as the Wet Death. Never seen such an acute case.
Get away. Get back. At least wait till I've croaked my last if you want to study me.
Huh. I don't know if I care for that one. This is a touch spell, so I don't want it. Mosquito swarm, though. Sounds good. %1 discount. I'll take the mosquito swarm, sure. No, I don't want mosquito swarm because I already have a spell that I can spam. Then again, let's just take it. I don't know if the ingredients is gonna be useful though. I don't want to throw it away. Oh god. Fine, I just sell them all. There we go. Oh, that's exiting the fort. I don't want to do that. Let's actually head in here.
So, this is Fort Joy.
What a crumbling disaster.
Surely you'll have one.
I know that look well enough. You're about to pop, ain't ya? Why don't you enter a match and let some of that frustration out the right way?
Your stomach does a somersault. This must be an arena of the One, home to a fabled cult of blades. Can you tell me more about this battle?
Nothing I can tell you you can't find out by slipping down that hatch. If you've got the spit in you, that is.
Okay.
Not scared, are ya? Go on, down the hatch.
When's it gonna be killing time?
Well, she's obviously the leader here.
Nice. Just nice. Hoping the next batch is better than nice.
The old man looks you up and down and smiles.
Will you fight?
Of course.
I will watch with great interest.
A deep grumble emerges from him, as if from an endless cavern. Your bones vibrate to the rhythm of his greeting.
Well, get a load of you. You got swagger, I'll give you that. But I reckon I could squash you like a bug with just my left thumb.
Your voice is very soothing.
First time I spoke, Mama ran through the streets crying, "Demon!" Poor thing, shook her to the core. Sounded like a living hellspawn has its advantages, though. I can make a man shit his pants just by saying boo.
No. No, you can't. What is this place all about?
It's a fighting arena. A temple of sorts, too. You step into it when it's your turn and take whacks or whatever comes barreling towards you. Glad I found it. Spent half my life ripping apart men and mages, sometimes for pay and sometimes for fun. If I've got to be stuck in here, I might as well prove I'm the one.
Who or what is the One?
The One
is a living god.
Ew.
Might sound crazy to ya, but it's just the way of it. You battle in the arenas. You get divine power if you come out on top.
What do the Masters just think about that?
Don't know about it. I didn't either till the one over there got me into it. These old ruins make a right fine battleground.
Do you really think you're the one?
Yep. One thing the old woman taught me is to ignore anybody saying they're better than me. And let me tell you, runt, by the looks of ya, I ain't got no reason to stop believing her now.
He grumbles what sounds like a farewell.
Okay. Save. When was the last save? $1931. 2019. Wow. Okay then.
I've